gonna play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in the band. That lead guitar is hot, but not for a Louisiana man. So rosin up that boom, baby, love, and that's all day.
Hi everyone, I'm Sheen, founder of Because I Said I Would, here on week 13 of my 52-week commitment to volunteer at different nonprofits each week. You might not be surprised to hear that I was actually in Texas this week. I spoke at an annual award ceremony for paramedic and medic of the year for a particular organization, and so this song was playing at some point in the night. If you're going to play in Texas by Alabama, which is ironic, and it sort of buried its way deep into my head. At any rate, a lot of folks there at the ceremony, they signed a big banner recognizing the importance of a promise. That's the first time we did something quite like that, which was cool. Since I was in Austin, I needed to find a volunteer opportunity that kind of worked with where I was at, and I found the Colon Cancer Coalition, and you can visit their website to learn more about what they do. But I volunteered at their Get Your Rear in Gear 5K. So basically what I did was just help with setting up registration tables and just general event setup. Not too difficult, but it was at 5:45 in the morning up until a little bit past 8. Not much of a morning person, but if you have a strong why am I doing this, you can get up pretty early. So I know that this event means a lot to them to raise money for cancer research and awareness. So I showed up. On a side note, I'd like to say that I realized in the event, it was a little bit chaotic, there's things getting set up, that some of my skill set in getting volunteer training for disaster relief, which is something I even did before this New Year's promise of volunteering, it actually was something that I believe applies to event setup. So why am I bringing this up? I think that if you go and you volunteer at these different places, maybe not 52, but if you get into the habit of these new experiences, you'll develop a skill set. For me, I thought, well, this is in some ways just like an emergency, right? We need to triage, we need to have someone in planning, we need to delegate responsibilities and all the things that come with disaster management you also need to do for events. So I just thought that was a little bit of an interesting thought as it comes to the value of volunteering, not just for the people that you help, but maybe it can help you, polish some of your corners when it comes to the skills you can bring to really any project. Speaking specifically to colon cancer, I went to the Colon Cancer Coalition's website and found out a little bit more about this disease. Actually, my stepfather, so not my dad, my stepfather was diagnosed with colon cancer. He's doing fine, but that's the first time it kind of stepped into my life. You need to know that folks who are over 50 years old, and it doesn't matter if you're male or female, you need to get screenings. You're much more likely to get colon cancer, and it is the second leading cancer cause of death behind lung cancer, which is what took my father. So think about getting that screening, because 75%, according to the website, 75% of people don't really have a major indicating factor or risk factor as they are diagnosed, meaning that it's sort of a surprise. So this is why it's particularly important to get those screenings, and I'm sure you can check out their website. Colon Cancer Coalition can help you find a resource, or at the very least, maybe just you hit up Google. So with that, that's our video for this week. Really quick note, I don't know if you guys know this, but I was on the cover of an in-flight magazine, that seat pocket magazine in the plane, for Southwest Airlines. And I'm actually going to speak to them this week, so I just wanted to give them a shout out. Normally I don't really talk about the folks I go speak to, but they did quite a number to get us exposure through that magazine, and I appreciate that. So anyways, I'll see you guys soon. Peace.